Welcome, everybody. Hello, hello. I am Josh Areno, and I'm here with our runners and my co-commentator here, Mitriz.
Hello, I am Mitriz. I am the co-commentator.
Howdy to all the gamers. All right. So we are here and ready to go. We've got our runners, LilAggy, iplosly, Birds, and TheRada.
Ahoy.
Hello, hello.
How we doing?
How do you guys feel?
I feel totally confident, dude. All right. I did Sekiro Hitless one time 2 years ago, so I think I have this in the bag, quite frankly.
Yeah, it's probably good enough.
I'm super burnt out in the game, and I will surely perform amazingly.
Yeah, you will. It's like for sure.
We got some like actual no-hit legends here, so should be fun.
Yeah, I hope that wasn't supposed to address me. Yeah, I doubt it. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no-hit legends and Aggie. My bad.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
that's better. Yeah.
Well, as we're pretty much all set up here, what do you guys say we get some games started up?
Let's do it.
All right. You want to get on the main menu for some countdown here?
Hell yeah.
I am ready when you guys are.
Rada's deafened. I don't think
Rada's
Rada knows
already
going
going?
yet.
Yeah, he's already going.
Hang on, we gotta get him back here.
Okay, I can reset if you want. Don't worry, I'm the slowest. I'm the slowest as fuck. So
we gotta count it down.
okay, you're gonna count it. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna count it down.
I'm gonna practice a little bit. Don't worry.
Wait, can you guys deafen me so I don't have to do it myself?
Yeah, sure. We got you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mitch, you want to take us away for the countdown?
All right. Everyone ready? Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's get it started.
Dude, I was really nervous about that. I'm glad that you did that for me. So thank you.
Yeah. It's a hard job doing the countdown. That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Yeah, I mostly didn't want people to know that I can't count.
Of course.
Deafened and muted.
I had Birdie deafened. He couldn't hear us, but we could hear him.
I didn't know that was an option.
I didn't either. You learn something new every day. Not even about Sekiro either. Okay, so point of just getting started here. All of our runners have one reset, and that reset, they can basically claim that reset up until the canyon, the first canyon with the big snake.
And the reason for that is mostly just the start is really random, especially with not getting shot in the tutorial. A lot of runners don't do the super safe way and just reset if you get shot early.
Yeah, there's some good YOLO strats that you can do in the beginning, and our runners requested an early reset, and we figured for the show it'd be pretty good. Oh, also, somebody, I saw some people wondering why I'm not running here today and why I'm commentating instead. And it's because I conned Aggie into taking my place. That's the short version of it, okay? But I was super stoked that we got to have Aggie running here today with us. And frankly, not having to prepare to run Sekiro for today was a huge load off. Okay, we got Gennies.
Since it is hitless, they do actually have to fight the tutorial Genny. The only other way out is to get hit. Something you wouldn't see in like a speed run, for example.
Yeah, where you just run in and just like offer up your arm for Genny to chop off as fast as possible.
Yep. Now, not a lot of people know that you can actually, win this fight, but it doesn't actually change anything.
There's been a lot of debate about this fight, actually. But it ultimately came down to a hit in a cutscene does not count as a hit.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, runs over before it starts. You're just get hit in the cutscene and goodbye hitless.
Yeah. Can only finish the game if you can do it with your arm intact.
I mean, actually, no, there isn't a way to do that. I was going to say there is a speedrun skip that allows you to sort of skip through the tutorial section, but even that, you can't finish the game.
You heard it here first, folks. Hitless runs not possible in Sekiro. Pack it up. We're going home.
Yep. If anyone claims they've done Sekiro hitless, they're just lying.
There's actually a really good question in chat. Why can't you skip Genny, but you can skip Grafted Scion? This is something that like was not super controversial until Elden Ring came out, and then there was all this debate because the fights are treated differently. And the main difference is that in Elden Ring, you have to take a scripted death that is player controlled. Whereas in Sekiro, you can't just jump off the cliff and skip the fight. There actually is a difference, which is that in Sekiro, you get hit, and it's an optional hit, whereas in Elden Ring, it's not optional.
Right. Even if you kill the Grafted Scion, you still have to jump off at the end. There is no other way to continue than jumping off. So it's kind of that one extra hit that you would have to take in Sekiro compared to what would normally happen.
Dude, we're already at Ogre.
Yeah. A couple of people at Ogre already. The first of the sort of required bosses to kill through the main game.
Will we see any command grab 90-degree turns?
Ooh. That is a common one to see. I don't think so. I think they'll all play it pretty safe with the dodges. Yeah. Just by using the dodges, Ogre can be made a lot easier. As opposed to trying to deflect him, it can get a little scary.
It's so easy to get a little greedy.
That is true.
And just do one more R1 than you should.
Mostly going for the canyon skip.
Oh,
just flexing on us.
And he gets it.
Yeah.
Not even needing the canyon skip reset. This is like one of the biggest reasons why we made this the reset point.
I mean, are we going to see four? Really got to get those 7 seconds. 4 king. I would be surprised. No way we see 4. I do not do it in my own runs. No way. I'm a speedrunner. I do not do it in my hitless runs.
Okay. Birds is opting to shuffle along the wall. I understand not wanting to just redo the last, 6 or 7 minutes of gameplay, or 5 minutes and 50 seconds of gameplay we can see on a screen.
All right, now for the Gyobu fight, it's pretty much just take it nice and slow, make sure to get all the deflects.
This is arguably like one of the hardest fights in this run.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how much experience you have with it, for sure. I think for a lot of runners, you do it so often at the beginning that they're very good at it, but it is a long fight. the timings get a little bit weird with him being up on the horse and swinging down at you.
There's a few tricky kind of dead angle things he can do as well.
Yeah, and if you get in the wrong position, he can just sort of run through you with the horse. That does count as a hit, and it is almost impossible to deflect. You just have to get out of the way.
Already seeing some like deviations in strats. Birds is kind of chasing him around, and he's using the confetti as well. Okay, what's happening with Birds here?
He's got to stop chasing him at some point. Yeah, Yobu likes to get into some loops. Birds, though, interesting, dodging a lot of the attacks, not deflecting them.
Birds might be doing no deflect.
Ooh.
Okay, we got to pay attention to Birds.
Challenge there. Yeah.
Birds has done a lot of no deflection runs, and he was talking about wanting to get faster at them.
Yeah, it looks like no lock on. It looks like no deflect.
This is going to be a very interesting run.
I feel like I have not seen the full run with no deflects. I feel like that's going to be so hard on like Sword Saint, for example.
So there are some very cool Sword Saint no deflect strats. It's actually it's a completely different fight, and it's a lot of fun. Like, you got to try it if you haven't.
I am so excited to see that. I'll have to try it on my own after.
This game is it's a totally different game whenever you eliminate deflections.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got our first bull as well. Plosley's going speedy.
And so for bull, it does chip damage through the fire on it, even if you do a perfect deflect. So in order to remain hitless, you have to dodge the attack. So this is a forced no deflect fight. The stabs do a lot of health damage, and hitting the bull in the head does like triple the damage of hitting the bull in the body. So you can see that Plosley is just going straight for those headshots with the stab, and that is a very fast hitless bull kill. Very nice.
Yeah, Plosley is playing this super aggressively. I love these strats.
A lot of confidence to be pulling these out in a sort of live race where you don't get to just restart when something goes wrong.
Yeah. We're seeing Aggie killing the rat and going to Ishin. I guess that means he's going for carps then?
I guess so. That would be the only skills that would be that helpful from that.
So the ascending and descending carps allow you to deal more posture damage. They're skills that you get from a esoteric text, and you deal more posture damage on deflections, basically.
On the deflection itself, and then immediately after the deflection with your next hits, you do more posture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the ascending versus descending, one of each.
I see. Another clean Gyobu fight, or phase 1 at least.
We've got another bull as well set up from Plosley.
Oh man, I knew this was going to happen with Sekiro, where there's just so much going on the screen at the same time. It's such a fast run, and it's so action packed. It's like really one of the reasons I love this run so much. This Genny cheese I love it. Oh, he whiffed one in there.
There was some scary moment in there, but luckily Genny was nice.
Very nice. Yep. Gyobu done too?
All right, we got another hit avoiding here in the Genny fight. Don't take the lightning reversals because it does count as a hit to get hit by that lightning.
There's a lot of rules in this game where it feels very counterintuitive to the game design, but it's just sort of how hitless runs have evolved. And I think a big part of that is just kind of the tradition of how hitless runs were done before Sekiro came out. And those being perpetuated in this game after it came out.
Yeah, certainly it's maybe a little more clear cut in Dark Souls, where every time you're taking damage is because the enemy's hitting you, whereas in Sekiro, a couple of things, you know, the developers intended you to take a little bit of damage, and we just said, nah, we're good. Don't need to do that.
So I don't know if we're gonna see every runner doing this Genny cheese today, because until very recently this was considered like not safe for hitless, basically.
Really? Because I don't know. As a speedrunner, I've considered it to be a very safe strategy for a very long time.
I'm the same way. Like whenever I started doing no hit runs in this game, I immediately was like, this feels like the best thing to do. It's fast, and Genny has some like really nasty things you can do whenever you actually fight him straight up. With the arrows and the whatnot.
Oh yeah. If he backs up and then backs up and then backs up and arrows, it can just be nearly impossible to keep up the chase on him.
Aggie was having to chase the bull around.
Yep, but finally brought him down. So far, all the runners doing great at keeping themselves from getting hit. No hits so far. He says, trying to commentator curse somebody.
All right, you guys know who to blame. Let it be known it wasn't me. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm watching this no deflection fight that Birds is doing.
That's spooky on Genny.
It looked like Genny kind of like canceled one of his combos that you would normally deflect and then did some like really scary follow-up.
Yeah, I would guess Birds knows how to do that, but yeah, they can cancel their combos if you dodge around behind them. So that's
terrifying.
It seems very unpredictable. Now, Aggie has actually just not gone to Genny yet. He's getting the Gyobu's horn for the spear. He's going over to Lone Shadow.
I like this as well, personally. You got a fourth prayer bead doing this.
Now, I've actually seen him do this. He's not only going to do the fourth prayer bead, he's going to go all the way down to Corrupted Monk.
Oh.
And get the extra attack power before Genny.
That's cool. I like that. It's the reason that I like it is for Roberto.
Oh.
Because then you can deflect the final attack in his big combo chain without it actually breaking your posture.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Which by typical no-hit rules, if Roberto's final attack in his chain breaks your posture, it's not counted as a hit. But some runners just count it as a hit anyways because it's considered an avoidable stagger. But originally, it was considered to be scripted because it was thought that there was no way you could, prevent it from breaking your posture.
Oh, but if you just have enough posture available, it won't break it. Interesting.
Yeah, kinda. There's like another piece to it as well.
There's like a range to it, and yeah.
Yeah. We'll see if iplosly busts out the no stagger strat.
Well, I'm expecting Birds to bust out a no stagger strat because he won't be deflecting.
Yeah. That's what I also love about the no deflection. There's no like weird edge cases like that.
Yeah. The thing that I don't particularly like about Aggie's strat, it is kind of cool, and it's the snake eyes.
Oh,
you don't have the mortal draw, and so it turns a just 2 mortal draw and she's dead fight into this really long drawn out back and forth.
I didn't even think about that.
Also noticing that his health is a little lower, but that was through fall damage, which does not count as a hit. He is still, as far as I know, hitless up to this point.
Yeah, that's very good to point out. It's awesome that hitless runs have kind of like taken over in Sekiro, because for the longest time, very, very few runners were going for no hit runs in this game.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing damageless instead.
Yeah, damageless, which allows blocks, and so there's a lot more room for error in a damageless run. As long as you don't block everything, you won't have your posture broken, and you still won't take damage. As long as you get some deflects and some blocks, you can usually balance it out and still live.
The main thing that stopped me from ever going for a damageless run in this game is that I didn't want to go through the other snake path, through the cave. I wanted to go down the bottomless hole, take the fall damage, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna go down the lower snake path. Not gonna do it.
All you got to do is do lamp skip. It's just like a pixel perfect landing, and then you avoid the fall damage. Come on.
Hey, you just land on a tiny twig.
Yeah. All right, we've got monkeys fight here. Yeah.
This is going to be
Puzzle
the same
boss.
on all 4, no doubt.
I would expect so. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Green
no.
monkey got away, but there's a nice backup. You just get the bell.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not expecting any of them to do the speedrun strat where you just run directly at the purple monkey. It's a little too risky, probably.
Yeah. We might see, I don't know. Nah, probably not. We can see
I
Rada
might have expected it from iplosly if he had not had the Gachin run out, but at this point, I don't think you can afford to do that.
Rada is not going for the Geni cheese.
Interesting.
I find this to be way scarier.
Yeah, for me personally, it's very scary.
I can't get over this Rada skin. This clown.
He's just clowning.
Yeah, Birds is doing this. Oh, Birds got tagged.
Oh no.
I think he got clipped by one of his wider swings.
Yeah, there are swings that go pretty much entirely behind. Oh no. So does that make 1 hit or 2? I didn't
That's an excellent
see
question. I need a instant replay.
Instant replay, right?
Because typically we would just consider one mistake to be, like 1 hit to be 1 mistake. If it's hits that combo into each other, we consider it 1 mistake and count it as 1 hit. But if it was 2 separate hits, if it was 2 separate mistakes that were both, like if the second one was avoidable, then it would be counted as 2 hits.
I did not know that it was 1 mistake is 1 hit. I thought it was per hitbox, per damage taken.
Yeah, so like if you're fighting, Ashina Elite with the red eyes and he kills you with 2 slashes, I think most runners would probably count that as one hit, and we'd probably count that as one hit in this case as well.
Okay.
Armored Warrior genuinely is like, he's a sleeper.
Yeah.
He is a sleeper run killer for sure.
Not one that gets talked about a lot, but then he just gets you.
He's one of those ones that I feel like a lot of runners will take for granted for a while, and then suddenly he's just a brick wall. And you just got to practice him again for another 30 minutes, however long it takes to get it back, programmed into the muscle memory.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think we kind of finally have our first break in the action. Nobody's fighting a boss. Well, a non.
Excuse me.
Boss,
there are folding screen monkeys on screen now.
My bad. I did forget they are considered a boss.
That's the speedrun.
That is
kill.
That
from,
is the
birds.
safer speedrun. Absolutely.
Look at that.
I was not expecting to see it.
All right.
Oh, iplosly coming up to the gun fort, the scariest part of the run for me at least, where you could get shot from anywhere at any time. I think that there is a strategy that is, 99% safe, but we'll see if it works out.
Oh,
he's just going for
God.
it. Oh my goodness.
No
way.
My God.
Yeah, shots flying, missing. Still.
Meanwhile, Aggie is desperately trying to back Genny back into his corner. Oh no! And iplosly falls into the canyon.
Unfortunately, that does count as a hit if it does the full black screen and void out.
That is a hit for iplosly. In the cursed gun fort. You gotta respect the fast
I
gun fort
do
strats,
respect
though.
the fast gun fort.
I can't believe Aggie made it through that fight unscathed.
Ooh, iplosly taking just 2 more hits.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah. Going for these are some crazy speedrun strats.
I love to see it, honestly.
I do love to see it, but at the same time, man, these are strats that I find too scary. I don't do them in my actual speed runs, let alone hitless runs.
Wow. The Sekiro no-hitting community has gotten so aggressive with their fights and their kills, and I feel like every time I go back in there in the Discord, I'm seeing new crazy strats. And it's been what, 4 years, something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, about 3.5 years, I think, since the game came out.
Oh man, imagine getting the blessed gun fort and then falling into the canyon.
Yeah, not the way I expected a gun fort hit to go.
Okay, I love this strat that Birds is doing here. Where okay, never mind. He's doing fairly standard. I was thinking he was gonna go and hide behind the post. I frankly, no hit gun fort is still. It just looks like witchcraft to me.
Yes.
It looks like they're just doing random things.
they're entering cheat codes.
They're just falling through the map. They're grappling onto a tree, just like 10 years after falling past. Then they just jump off a wall and then crouch for 10 seconds and they're good to go.
They're definitely just inputting the Konami code. They're definitely just up, down, down, left, right, PA. It looks like Birds is going to make it through cleanly. Only a little bit left, and I think he doesn't have any aggro, so should be good.
You know, if we're gonna see any hits on the run, I'm glad it's hits whenever people are doing the most aggressive possible strats.
Bird's also going for some aggressive strats there, but does it very cleanly.
Because he can't deflect.
Right.
That requires some very precise spacing right there.
This extra challenge seems so ridiculous to do in just a live race here. Such confidence. I love to see it.
The fact that he's doing it and he's keeping pace and he's in there with the rest of them. That's
he's actually, I think, in second place for speed and has taken fewer hits than iplosly. So it's, you know, he could end up winning this one. Definitely in contention.
Absolutely.
TheRada taking it very slowly here, coming up to Roberto.
Yeah, Rada, he came into this, he was like, I'm going to take the safe strats. I'm going to finish as consistently as I can. And Rada is actually officially, well, he went into this saying he was officially going to retire from Sekiro after this.
Oh, wow.
So I know this run was, you know, particularly special to him.
I mean, it would be a great send-off if he could finish this one, no hits, win, and have that to end on. That would be quite the send-off.
All with the absolutely incredible clown getup.
All right, let's see how the Roberto goes. Oh, using some Ash. I like that.
Yep.
A nice, consistent way to start out the fight.
He will be taking the stagger, which does not count as a hit by official Team Hitless rules.
An excellent kill there.
Yeah, very, very nice. Good positioning. Get him into the corner there. I really hope his feet squeak when he walks. That is an excellent comment.
Can we get the sound on Rada's to see if the feet squeak? All right. While we were enamored with the feet squeaking, iplosly did do Corrupted Monk. There is a cheese that is allowed, where you simply back her up towards a tombstone in the back and then perform an aerial death blow on her. Normally, you shouldn't really be able to do an aerial death blow, but you can do it on the true Corrupted Monk, and they share the same model, so it works on fake Corrupted Monk as well.
To be honest, Corrupted Monk kind of deserves it.
That is true.
You know, if Aggie were to pull out a 0 on this run, that would be his first ever Immortal Severance no-hit run.
Oh, wow.
Imagine getting your first Immortal Severance no-hit run live on an event during a race.
He is on that pace. Birds, I believe, also took another hit while we were not watching. I didn't see exactly what it was, but I believe the counter has increased by 1. So,
and he's got lower HP as well.
Yes.
I wonder if he missed the grapple after Noble.
Could be, or it might have been on Snake Eyes.
Oh, okay. There's so much happening.
Yep, we got multiple...
Snake Eyes would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, multiple fights going on.
Oh, he was shot while fighting Snake Eyes.
Oh. Plozly did not get the
Oh.
full stagger loop.
Oh,
and
this
so
is
is having to
terrifying.
fight Ape. Very terrifying.
Did he save it? He saved it.
He saved it. Excellent.
Thumbs up to the camera. Look at him. He's like, I had it all the whole time. I had it. No problem.
That was the strategy from the beginning, to be honest.
Scripted, honestly.
Yeah.
Scripted fiasco.
For the content.
The old Clown Fiesta into Deathblow true combo.
Yeah. And now he's entirely done with Ape. Got that Shinobi execution, done with the fight, ready to move on.
Look at that. Nothing could have survived that.
Yes. Wait.
No,
he's getting back. No. That can't happen.
It's just biologically impossible. Miyazaki, you have gone too far.
Too far. Now, the scary part with the second phase is going to be the scream. Is he?
Oh.
Interesting.
I like what he's doing with the angling of the mortal draws to get in more damage. I assume he's going for headshots.
That is definitely what he was going for. I don't think he quite got them. Otherwise, I think Ape would have died. But he got a lot of extra damage on him.
Which, if I recall correctly, you can get damage on his body and his head.
Oh, is that how it works?
In phase 2, and it does extra damage.
Oh, that's why sometimes you get like half his health in a mortal draw.
Yeah, just the random.
That's incredible.
And no hit runners are just like actually just going for that as if it's something consistent to do.
Soon there's not even going to be a distinction. No hit runners and speed runners. We're all just going to be doing the same thing.
Yeah, and there's the ride into the loop for birds.
Mm-hmm.
Aggie is dealing with some monkey business.
Mm-hmm. Doing it the safe way, opening up the door and getting the monkey in the dark.
I don't know what a no deflect phase 2 Ape looks like.
I didn't think about that until now. What is that going to look like? He's starting very far away. I guess he's worried about the scream.
He also doesn't have the spear.
Yes.
I wonder if he's going to do some input reading.
I think he's basically just going to loop him into that one diving attack over and over.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, and then he staggers him out. That's really nice.
Yeah. That does not seem as sketchy as I was imagining. Certainly quite a bit slower. Oh, we got another gun for it from Rada.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, probably no.
The jank grapple.
Yep.
That's a hit to some jank grapple right there.
Oh, and birds with the ran out of emblems, couldn't interrupt the screen.
Oh no.
And at the same time, we've got Plozly going for the taking a hit, trying to set up the cheese on Owl.
It's a disaster.
It is a disaster.
Unmitigated disaster has struck.
I'm just kind of showing why this game is such a hard game to get hitless. You've got just so many things.
Is insanely difficult.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he probably was going for the cheese.
Yeah, he definitely was. He was trying to get him in the corner, but it did not work out. So now he's just going into the dodge loop.
Aggie's going into gun fort now.
We'll see if he can make it through cleanly.
We have had one clean gun fort so far.
Yeah. Oh, he's sprinting. He's doing it the fast way. He's doing it the speedrun way. Oh, no. Wait. Never mind.
Oh, this is not, I have not seen
This is interesting.
This line through gun fort.
Yeah. But it's working out for him so far.
Doing some RNG manipulation there with the blocking.
Yeah. Very important to the strategy.
It doesn't work properly unless he does that.
But iplosly taking out Owl. So despite
nice
not
recovery
getting
there.
the corner cheese, yeah, very good recovery.
Brought us through the gun fort. Nicely done. Birds is keeping pace with iplosly pretty much.
Yeah.
That's really impressive.
Absolutely. Oh, Bird's going for the cheese. Trying to set it up into the corner.
It's a lot harder without deflecting because you can't just deflect those shurikens. But he's going to keep trying to bully him there.
You can't get him to jump back or slowly move back by deflecting him.
Yeah. That was nice how he used the statue there. Dodging the step. Almost.
He's hoping for Owl to jump back eventually. Well, not sideways, back, Owl. Come on. You can do it. Oh, he's almost got it. Oh, took another hit, though. Owl just not treating the runners nicely today. Not getting in the corner. It's his adaptive AI. He's learning not to go in the corner. And did Aggie take a hit there? That's some low health.
That is some low HP.
I think that could only happen through a hit.
Yeah.
So we no longer are going to have anyone complete the run entirely hitless.
Was this another centipede meme?
It had to be. We saw him get through gun fort clean. But Birds finishes out the Owl fight. No more hits. The one trying to get the cheese in the corner, and then after that, just a clean fight.
All right, now all of the nerves hits are out of the way. So now all of the nerves are reset. Once you get that first hit taken on the event, it's just like smooth sailing from there.
Oh yeah.
This is what we like to call event RNG, by the way. Owl doesn't get in the corner. The branch in gun fort decides to decline.
Yep.
Oh, True Monk. This is a great fight. This is just very fun.
It is a great fight. I find it so hard. How do you find it? I find it to be one of the hardest.
Nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
You kind of just have to enter like your zen place and just kind of like stick to the rhythm. Especially phase 3. Phase 3 is genuinely just like so much can go wrong.
Yeah, it is terrifying. She has some really, really fast attacks.
Going for the mortal draw after the stand up before the spin. No.
No, I think that was just a misinput.
I think it might have been
the dodge.
Unless you can jump it.
I don't think
that would
you
be
can.
wild.
It goes up. Yeah. Oh, and the instant slam, yeah. And that's why I think that True Monk for me is just so hard. She's got mix-ups on mix-ups. She's got really fast attacks, really delayed attacks. It's a really tough time.
Aggie's ape is looking clean so far.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, you can tag me with the caster curse there, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you, Josh. Not
that
my
one's
fault.
on me. That one's gonna be on me, guys. Sorry. You guys can credit that hit. Put it on my tab, all right?
We got 2 in the true monk fight now. Birds has caught up because of that death from iplosly.
Yeah.
He's been behind the whole time, but the
that was
no deflect strats. Oh, jeez.
Okay, true monk with no deflections looks terrifying.
I mean, every fight with no deflections looks terrifying, but true monk especially. Oh, nice. Birds is going for the Ash loop to get a lot of free damage in at the start.
It looks like iplosly may have taken another hit.
Yeah, maybe.
He does
that
go
might
for
have
that
been
jump.
The one we saw. Interesting.
That jump is something that he actually goes for.
The
angle just barely misses.
Have not seen that before.
And he does that to get an immortal draw punish.
That is, I'm gonna bring that to the speedrun Discord. I'm not sure we know about that.
That is aggressive.
That is very aggressive.
Will we see an owl in the corner today?
Got 2 more tries.
Can Aggie avenge his fallen competitors here?
Bird's going for the
yes
dive. Yes,
I'm so happy.
The lightning. Oh, that's slightly different than the speedrun route. I like that. That looks a lot safer for barely any time loss. I'm gonna steal that.
And iplosly got tagged.
Oh, unfortunate.
That strat is so precise. It is like, it's actually incredible. We're even seeing people go for that on a no-hit run.
Yeah, Aggie. Oh, Owl's in the corner.
He's in the corner.
We've done it.
We did it.
Good job, Josh. We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
Hey, if I can caster curse, I can caster bless, all right?
Oh, true. All right, so we got our 2 front runners in terms of speed are both heading up towards Dragon. A fight that should be pretty consistent to no hit. The first phase, all you have to worry about is the poison. And then the second phase, all of those lightning reversals do not count as hits because they do not do any damage to you. As long as they don't get memed with some random lightning strikes or anything like that, should not be too bad.
I love almost every fight in this entire game. But Dragon...
Almost every.
But Divine Dragon... He's just
great.
A bit
it's so... yeah,
he's just a little jank.
A little tiny bit jank.
A little bit mega super jank. There's like the random memes that can happen with this branch where like an extra one spawns under your feet and hits you for no reason. As long as we don't see the meme where you try to grapple to the lightning branch and it just kills you anyways. That'll be
Yeah, that happened to me on a run that I tried last night. That was
that's just devastating.
Yeah.
But like surely that wouldn't happen on an
surely.
Surely. There's no way. Says. There's literally no way it happens.
Literally no way. Now, one thing actually to keep in mind is that the dragon's wind that knocks you back is counted as a hit, except for the very first one to start out the phase. So they will have to make sure that every time they do it, they back up.
It's funny you mentioned that because very recently it was discovered that that first Dragon's Gust is avoidable.
Is avoidable, that's true.
With a frame-perfect Mist Raven.
Yeah, so are we re-voting on that? We
so frankly,
it a hit?
I think that should count as a hit, you know?
Yeah. Now, frankly, I think none of the wind should count as a hit because I don't think wind is hitting. But you know, that's
I'm actually
here nor there.
I'm very much of the school of thought that count the things as hits if they are fun to count as hits.
Oh, yeah.
I'm of the is it fun school of thought.
Well, you know, I don't have fun getting hit, so we can just not count any hits if they happen to me because they're not fun to me, right?
Kind of based, honestly.
All right, Aggie coming in here into the True Monk fight. Let's see if we can get a clean fight through that True Monk.
Believe. Prage.
Doing well so far. But it's phase 3 where the memes really start.
Plosley is through most of Dragon here. Meme free thus far. Okay, that's the last lightning. All right, no lightning memes for Plosley.
And Birds is on the final lightning.
Beautiful.
So we've got actually 4 boss fights going on at the same time here. We've got Rada on Guardian Ape, Aggie on True Monk, and 2 Divine Dragons.
It's crazy that runners are doing Ape with no spear.
I agree with not using spear. I think that using your emblems for Mortal Draw is just a better use of your emblems overall.
I can see that.
It takes a little while to grab the spear. I don't think it's that worth it. I don't think it's a bad strategy, but for me personally, I think you're better off without the spear.
Oh man, look at Plosley over here, just graciously receiving the gift of the dragon's tears. Thank you, dragon.
Thank you, dragon.
Very kind.
Aggie's going for the skip as well. Run. Yep.
Not hit by the lightning.
He's good at it. He thinks it's
very nice.
Not that hard.
I gotta look at Aggie's line for this then. I'm consistent at it until I go to do it on a run.
I'm consistent at it until I'm not.
Until it matters.
And Rada with a clean Guardian Ape fight.
Very nice.
And so far, it's looking like Slow and Steady might win the Hitless race. There's the fewest hits over on Rada's side.
Caster Curse?
You know, it could happen. I said it when he's not in a boss fight. It'll go away by the time he gets there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
There's a time limit on caster curses.
It degrades.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a half-life.
But birds, on to the final boss. We've got Genichiro into Sword Saint.
Oh, here we go.
I really want to see the no deflect strats here.
His timer has gone red. Oh, 50 minutes.
Oh, 50
Look
minutes.
At how slow.
So slow.
SMH,
my
my
fastest
head.
is 53 minutes, and I was not even hitless, so I don't know how Birdie's this fast.
All right, these no deflect strats.
Okay, I gotta see this.
We're gonna see a lot of strafes.
Ooh. Okay, so the phase 1 seems to be relatively simple. Just dodge around behind him on everything. But I want to see that phase 2 and 3.
Final attack there, a little scary.
Yeah. Osley also in the final fight, taking out Genichiro now.
Oh, interrupting. That is a very crazy punish right there. That's oh my. That's just absurd.
Birds through the second phase.
As long as we don't see any cursed random lightnings.
Yeah.
And so what we see here. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes, they can, Mitch.
Oh no.
So what we're seeing here is basically just an AI loop.
Mm-hmm.
Now, up against the wall, things get kind of sketch, for sure. That's a beautiful fight. That's just...
Yeah.
I mean, I would rather do that than deflect him. I think.
Honestly, that does seem not as hard as I was expecting. That's a cool loop. That's awesome. And Birds does manage to finish it out with, if our counting is correct, 4 hits.
That's... To just bust out 4 hits on a no deflect run in 52 minutes? 53 minutes?
52 minutes. In a live setting, no resets allowed to try to lower that number. That is really, really impressive. Big GGs to Birds.
iplosly is almost through phase 3 of Ishin. Beautiful. And there's an owl kill there as well.
There's an owl. There's a dragon. There's just everything on screen.
We need 5 more commentators for this. All on different channels. Just
yes.
1 commentator for each run. Bird says ugh. Ugh, guys.
So Birds, of course, holding himself to a high standard, but nevertheless, a very impressive run for a marathon, for no deflects. I mean, honestly, even just not counting that, 4 hits is still quite a good run.
Hang on, let me just pick my jaw up off the floor for a second so I can respond to this.
Yes.
GG Birds, that was incredible
as well.
Well done, iplosly, as well. GG's. Gives the thumbs up.
So we've got 2 final scores. 4 from Birds, 8 from iplosly. Aggie coming up on those final fights with only 2, so he's got a chance to take that lead. And then Rada with only 1 hit, but he's got a little ways to go. Still got to get through the True Monk as well. Yeah.
With his pink balloon sword and his big old clown shoes. Squeaking on by.
I feel like I'd be so distracted by my own character model, it'd be harder to do the fights.
That's how he's getting through this so cleanly. The bosses, they just can't keep up.
Aggie, what are you doing? Why is he trying for one of the most inconsistent speedrun skips here?
I haven't even seen this.
This one is known as double door skip. You have to do multiple precise landings on tiny little pegs in order to skip the animation of opening a door.
That is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yep. It's just to skip this door down here, this opening animation. Saves you 5 seconds.
Just quit out on the door. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. All right, and now iplosly is just showing off with killing more bosses. Hitless.
I was like, oh yes, iplosly is on Guardian Ape now, and then my brain was like, wait, that's not quite correct. Actually, something's not right about that.
Wait,
just your normal run-of-the-mill Guardian Ape, guys.
Yeah. All right, Aggie prepping
going
himself. In. Yep.
Birds' final time was 53:21 on the save file.
53:21.
No deflects. Nice. Not a 1.
Not a single deflect. All right, we got Rada on True Monk. We got Aggie on Sword Saint. 2 of the toughest bosses. I think the 2 toughest bosses in the whole run. And these will determine who is the winner.
Ishin is a boss that most of these runners have probably practiced for hundreds of hours.
Oh, for sure. You have to. He's got so many things he can throw at you. A clean True Monk from Rada.
I think most Sekiro runners would describe Ishin as like one of the best final bosses that From has come up with.
I think he's far and away the best, but you know, that's my bias coming in.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Aggie doing clean through this second phase. Third phase is pretty much the same. He just has to dodge the lightning as well.
All these lightning strikes.
Also dodge the random lightning right next to him.
Just random, by the way. Sure would suck to have a run end to one of those, huh?
Yeah, sure would suck if we willed that into existence.
Okay, that wasn't a random one. I would like to go on the record and say that was not a random one.
Okay, Aggie still has a chance to pull into the lead here, though, as long as he takes no more hits. He's almost got it. Just a few more.
That's a posture break.
Oh, that's a posture. That's a 4th hit.
And with that, this race is Rada's for the taking.
Yeah.
All he has to do is just
Aggie knocked out of winning because he is
than
slower.
3 hits.
Yep. Now, I am very surprised to see Rada doing the Sakura Bull. I mean, I suppose it makes sense for the prayer bead.
Prayer bead, and there's some Yashiriku sugar over there. Maybe that he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just takes out the Sakura Bull to get rid of the risk.
He's going the intended way. here. So
I respect the
not
safe
going
line
for the
here.
dives. Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you know, because he came into this saying, hey, I know I'm probably going to be the slowest. So all he's got to do is say, if I know I'm going to be the slowest, might as well go as safe as possible and win on hits.
And GG,
so far, it is
Aggie.
working out.
Well played.
That is actually, I believe, his personal best, or tied for it.
Not bad. Very nice. Yeah, Aggie finishing with 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's you know, honestly, it's probably just the shoes slowing down Rada.
Yeah, true.
You got to be really careful. I mean, like, you could trip over those things.
Yeah. I mean, does that count as a hit though? You know, if he trips on his shoes,
I would say
the shoes
that
an
is
enemy.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's a. I mean, a hit is classified as an avoidable loss of control of the character or instance of damage.
Ooh. And I you know, tripping and falling, that's got to count as loss of control of your character.
We might have to analyze the frame data to be sure, to be honest, but
yeah, double check if you fell over.
Yeah, that's my instinct. Looks like Plosley is making his way over to Father Owl as well.
I like Rada just following along right behind the fish there.
Yeah, he's just giving a little pets on the back, you know?
Yeah.
If we want to have some post commentary from our runners before we get to the end of this run, we have a minute here.
Yeah. If they would like to come in and join us.
I'd love to hear some insight on how the runs have gone.
How they're feeling about their performances. I think everyone today has done amazing.
Here's the thing. I'm calling it right now. These no-hit runners, they have very high standards for themselves. They put on an amazing show. They're going to come in here and be like, "Oh man, I just feel like I could have done so much better." And it's like, you know, you guys did great.
But you know, they do call themselves no-hit runners, not few hit runners. So I suppose
sometimes we get hit a little bit, runners. Most of the time, and then occasionally, very rarely, we get a run where we don't get hit.
Yeah.
All right, Birdie is in here. Welcome, Birdie.
What's up?
Nice run.
Thank you.
Yeah, current front runner.
We were pogging the whole time.
I appreciate it. Well, you said it right. I'm disappointed that I got so many hits. I mean, I expected it of myself. Like I said before the tourney, I'm burnt out as hell. But
when you play games, you know, this much, it's just bound to happen.
Yeah, I guess that's just what happens when you play the same game for 700 hours.
The same thing, like, definitely happened to me as well. But every time I see somebody playing it, you know, since I've kind of like started playing it less, every time I see somebody playing it, I want to go back. Excuse me, I'm getting all choked up here just thinking about it. I want to go back to it and play it again.
I feel you there.
Yeah, you'll be back. You can't stay away.
I'll be back. Yeah.
Now, why did you decide to go for the no deflect strat? Is that just the way you're more comfortable? Are you trying to flex on all of us?
Well, I did some things for flex, like killing the dogs after Guinea, killing the dogs before Owl, but that's like me screwing around. I mean that's obligatory. But as for no deflex, I'm just generally playing without deflex. I started Hitless without deflex, and I will probably never learn how to do hitless runs with deflects. I only deflect in casual playthroughs and randos for fun.
Yeah, deflects are for casuals. That is very true.
Built different. I mean, I do have to say though, like, since I started messing with like the no deflect strats that I've seen, you and some of the other runners do, I have felt much more comfortable with them than I thought they would be. Like a lot of times they do feel more consistent in a lot of ways.
Yeah, like no deflects add such an what's the English word? Well, you can't tell that Sekiro has such an insane layer of combat that is no deflects. It's not written anywhere. Only I say that you can play around with no deflect strats to make strats of any level of what's the English word? My English is so bad.
Like skill level basically, or like
yeah, skill level, safety level, speed, stuff like that. It's just the beauty of the Sekiro combat. You can play as fast and as different as you want. And
yeah, for sure, a lot of room for creativity.
Indeed.
And we see a lot of that with the crazy runs people are doing nowadays with like, I mean, people are doing AP1, like no damage upgrades, no character upgrades of any kind, no skill, no deflect. Like it's crazy to see what this game has turned into. When the game first came out and people were saying like, oh, we're just gonna be okay with damageless. Like we're not gonna go for no hit because it's too hard in this game.
Yeah, I mean, the Sekiro community has definitely progressed a lot ever since, and well, it's honestly understandable that it all started like that. This game, like in my opinion, has the most complex and hard to understand combat in all Soulsborne games at a high level. I mean, like there are so many little things that aren't just written anywhere. You have to have like loads of experience to understand them. It's amazing. It's beautiful, and I'm just proud to be a Sekiro Hitless no deflect runner that I am.
Yeah, you're amazing, and you did amazing in this race. I know you're disappointed with the 4 hits, but we are all very impressed with it.
We're also kind of like things are sort of up in the air. We don't know how this run is gonna. We don't know where the standings are gonna be because the last boss that we have in this race is Sword Saint Ishin. Rada's going in pretty much. He's heading that way right now.
And
he's at one hit.
I know
he's very consistent. Yeah, he's been sticking with like all of the tried and true, very consistent strats, and it's definitely paying off for him.
Yeah, definitely. Like yeah.
All right, now as that's going on, Aggie, I think, is in here. Want to give a little...
I'm here.
Hey.
Oh, howdy, Aggie.
Howdy, GG's, Spurt.
GG's, Aggie. You
Nicely done.
Thank you. I'm a little disappointed with some of the hits. I feel like I got a little trolled on some certain scenarios. But
okay, so
I also made some mistakes, so it's
we
fine.
know that the last 2 were Sword Saint Ishin. What were the first? Remind us what the first 2 were.
So the first one was I screwed up the centipede strat and I got a backstab death blow instead of a front stab death blow.
Oh,
which made him get up fast and then triple hit me. Yep. And then the other one was on Ape. I got some hitbox memes going on where I tried to dodge through an attack and I was like nowhere near it and then got hit anyway. So that was good.
Also kind of a classic.
Yeah.
Yep.
But now remind me, is that tied for your personal best for Hitless?
So depending how you count it, so it was a 2-hit combo from Centipede. So if you count per damage instance, it was 5. If you count it as like the combo is 1, it was 4, which would be a tie for my PB. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I mean, not bad.
That's
not
consistent
bad.
right there.
Thank you. Not bad for having done this like 5 times.
Yeah,
No,
honestly,
very,
you
very
did
good.
Great. Like, I don't even think you have like regular Immortal Severance Hitless, do you?
No, I've done Shura before, and that was like 2 years ago. That's it.
Oh my god, I'm losing it over this clown costume.
The TheRada costume.
In the cutscene, this is...
Oh man, I remember Spiral's tourney like outfit from the last tourney. It was like
he used to do some incredible costumes on his runs.
Oh yeah, I know. I miss him.
We've been... Oh man, I'm like, we need Spiral back, dude.
Same.
We need Spiral to destroy this game again.
Yeah, Spiral, I know you're hearing this. Please come back. I love you. We love you. Heart.
Peepo, come back.
Peepo, come back.
You can use my internet. I can't take this Sword Saint cutscene seriously. I'm dying. I'm dying over here.
Oh, dude, it's like a. Oh my god, that thing. Oh my god. Oh, it. I'm not gonna say it.
It's just a balloon.
All eyes on Rada for the final fight. Determining the fate of the entire race and the $1 billion prize that we have.
Yo, no one told me about that one. Hold up.
Oh yeah, you didn't know the $1 billion?
Oh man,
$1 billion for the American Heart Association.
Okay, but third place gets like $1 million, right?
We can discuss it afterwards. Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
We'll have our people contact your people.
Okay.
He's using up a lot of emblems on this first phase. I would have expected him to save a little more for the next ones.
Yeah, like it's I feel like it's more optimal to just save them for the spear phases. I mean, at least that's what I saw from the speedrunners I watched.
But he's not scared. He's going in there, getting those deflects.
I mean, yeah, he literally did the 3 endings hitless. Like he definitely has the consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Like I bet he didn't even need to practice this before the run.
Second phase down, one phase left.
Was to Gunfort. I'm pretty sure.
Was it falling down in Gunfort, I believe.
Yeah.
Like not even getting shot. I think it was
not even an enemy.
Yeah.
0 hits to enemies. And Rada was saying before this that after this he thinks he's gonna hang up the Sekiro hat.
And we'll be sad to see that, but what a way to send it out.
If this is the last Sekiro run he does, it's a damn good one.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I like the way he deflects that light, or he avoids that lightning.
Yeah.
Just going around it instead of trying to iframe it. That's nice.
And there it is. GG.
GG. Very clean Ishin. He didn't do any mortal draws at all on the phase 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
He had his plan. He just kind of went for the little loop there. Nicely done, Rada. He was saying he might be a little emotional at the end of his run.
Oh, and you see it there.
GG's. Taking away the dub.
Amazing ending to an amazing run.
What an awesome race.
Yeah,
Timer coming in at
it was fun and interesting.
1:17, basically.
Right around. And that's real time. So in-game time, even shorter.
And you know, nothing to commemorate such an amazing, heartfelt moment than this very cursed clown.
He's specifically showing those cutscenes.
It's Rada. Oh, the symbolism here. It's Rada as the clown, letting Kuro, his Sekiro Hitless running, finally die.
Dude, I want to see him stab
Pepe
the
hands.
Pepe hands.
Pepe hands.
On the turn.
This is so funny. Amazing.
GG's to all of these incredible runners. Thank you very much for participating, guys.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun.
Yep.
Doing it for an amazing cause. And we've officially broken the 4K mark raised for the American Heart Association for World Heart Day. Thank you guys for all of your donations over the course of the event. It's been very, very generous. It's going to a very good cause. Helping getting important life-saving healthcare to people that may not otherwise be able to get it. So thank you. And if you guys want to support the charity, you can find the link in the chat with !charity. So be sure to go support if you are able and willing. Appreciate all of you coming out and you know, checking out the event as well, supporting the runners, showing the love. And again, we've got LilAggy, iplosly, Birds, and Rada, the incredible runners here today.
Yeah, what a great event, and for a great cause. Now, should we get Rada in here for a final Victor interview?
I'll send him a ping real quick.
He's just soaking it in. The amazing run that he had.
What am I missing here? What am I missing here?
You're missing everything, Aggie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not muted on the Discord call. My bad. I'm in an intense Minesweeper situation here. Okay.
Nice one, Aggie.
So listen, it's getting heated. All right.
What?
Oh, I'm muted. Nice.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
Hi. Hey.
Hey.
I've been muted for days.
At least.
I was talking about like all sort. You know what? It's fine.
It's okay, Josh. I made up for it by being unmuted on accident. So we canceled each other out.
Awesome. So Mitch, who do you think had more caster curses during this?
Guys,
honestly, I think I was unsuccessful. Yo, thank you, Rada.
Rada's here.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Jason TheRada, man, that was almost hitless. Very good.
Well, no, it's
okay. It was very
me.
clean.
Yeah. Very slow, but very clean because we are the Shire. We are the hub people, you know.
So you got your one hit.
Yeah.
Your one hit was the branch, right?
Yeah, a branch in
the Gunfort branch.
Gunfort, yeah. The fucking Gunfort branch as always, yeah.
Yep.
But it's okay. It was
that tree has hit so many runners.
Yeah, a lot of.
Everyone has been hit by that tree once.
Yeah.
Thank you. See you. Thank you for everything.
Yeah. Congrats again. Awesome run.
Yeah, I couldn't get over the clown costume, especially in the cutscenes. I was having a hard time keeping it together. I like to maintain my professional composure, and I was struggling. But I made it through somehow.
We barely made it through. All right, so should we wrap this up here and let them get ready for the next event?
I mean, unless we want to see how this Minesweeper game pans out.
I mean, that is true.
It's very tempting.
I'm stressing. We got 6 bombs left. I can't say anything that's not a 50-50. I mean, you know, I'll phone a friend here if you want to help me wrap this up here.
You do not want that. Let me tell you, you do not want that.
I mean, there's one down here. There's one up here. There's one there. Oh, man.
How are we doing on time right now? Where are we at on our schedule for the day? Because I believe we have some stuff coming up, some new runners coming in, some new commentators coming in.
No!
I am going to clip that noise and make it a soundbite and use it forever.
I got hit.
No, Aggie.
Hitless runner gets hit in Minecraft.
Changes hit counter to 5.
Sweeper.
No longer second place finish. Take away his second place.
Yeah, take away. He's got another hit. Add it on.
What have I done?
Well, chat, it looks like our next batch of runners and commentators are currently ready. So I think we should get out of the way here and pass it on over to them so that we can keep this show going, get this show on the road.
Yeah.
Once again,
have a good one, guys.
My name is Yo Josh Areno, and I'm great at commentary. And Mitch was pretty okay as well.
Maybe.
But actually, like, go follow him, like twitch.tv/Mitriz. Probably one of the best Sekiro speedrunners out there. Hashtag plug.
I'm all right. But go follow Josh. Yo, Josh Areno does awesome stuff. Also, go follow all of the runners. LilAggy, Xbirds, iplosly, and of course the winner, TheRada.
And one final special, incredible shout out to Sir Boggett, who has been running the show here today. Actually could not do it without her amazing technical genius today. So seriously, round of applause. All right. Boggett, yes. Gonna have to cut me off. Take the mic away. All right, but seriously, we are gonna pass it over. We'll be back in 15 minutes or less with some more no-hit content. Wait, what game is up next? I should know this.
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Testing you, Mitch.
You got me.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.